Hello everyone. Just fixing a few settings. We will be starting in a little bit. Hey everybody. Welcome to another Simulation Sunday. We got ourselves our 20th episode of the Community Spotlight series. We're just going to go ahead and take a look at our crowd today. Looks like we have quite a few people here. So let's go ahead and check them out. Let me fix my chat here so I can see all messages as my Discord goes and beeps off in the background. By the way, I have a Discord server. If you want to join, it's attached to the channel. So, there you go. So it looks like we have a lot of Martian characters out here today. We got John Martian. We got Amora Incantare. And then, let me see what else. We got... Yeah, it looks like 3 Martians so far. We shall see if there are any more. But so far, just the 3. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at John's here real quick, because I kind of like how he's using that cape. Cape is really cool. Gives it like a very dark feel to it. So we got ourselves a Black Lantern... Martian Manhunter. I made one myself in one of my videos for the Black Lanterns. The only thing that he's really missing here, which would probably benefit from, would be the like the missionary of, what's it? I'm trying to think of it here. It's the I'm trying to think of the style. It's the Brother Worth head style. Because you want to kind of have the, let me see if I can show it. Because this is going to drive me nuts. So if we go into head styles, I think it's like Missionary of Hope or something. There you go, Missionary of Hope. And it, if I take away the accessory, see how it has like a dip, kind of like a triangle kind of on the head, like it goes over. The Martian has that as part of his look as a Black Lantern. He has like a dip like that. So that would also be like really something that's integral to the look. But otherwise, I mean, it's very good choice of styles for the most part. Can't go wrong. Let's take a look at Gabriel DC. So we got ourselves kind of like a knight set, maybe like a paladin-ish kind of feel to it. It's not bad. I kind of like it. I like the, I don't know, I kind of like the arm bands with like the little shield on that. I'm kind of, there's a bit of favoritism to that. But yeah, I really like that. We got RG Broad. Definitely looks like a Thanagarian character. I like... Is that what I think it is? Yes, it is. So I like the burnished bronze chroma. A lot of you have heard me talk about that here on the channel, especially like on live streams. But this is kind of like an example of how you can have one material, but it helps out so well. It has that leather appearance on all of it, and is very versatile for a lot of styles. So yeah, very nice. Got a nice Thanagarian, and then of course we got Hobie Brown. Let's see. It's probably an original character, but it kind of has the feel of like either like King the Conqueror, or has like a King, yeah, King the Conqueror, or like a Green Goblin feel to it. Let's see, we've got, who have I not looked at yet over here? Because I know I saw one. Okay, so we got Zeus over here. Let's take a look at him. And then of course we got Nolan running around. So here's the Zeus character. It's not bad. I'm not too crazy about trying to color skin as a flesh tone unless I literally have no other choice. I mean, this is alright, but I'm not super crazy about that, because it's very hard to get the skin tone the same, and even the textures are much different than the skin. And then of course we gotta look at Hades right next to him. And Chosen, how's it going? I saw your message, but totally spaced out for a sec. I like the hands. I like how it has the hands and it has like the armband on the top. I definitely use this in some styles recently. By the way, I have a style video that's gonna be coming out. I'm gonna try to really push it out tonight, and if not tonight, maybe late tomorrow. But I'm trying to get it done at least the beginning of this week, because a lot of the styles use a new Hellblazer aura, and I really wanted to expand on that, because to be honest, I made that video for the Hellblazer aura, but at the time I just didn't have like, I kind of threw everything together. I didn't really have the time to kind of expand on making more styles for it. I like to give myself a little more time. I figure that the styles just come out better, and I'd rather have better styles come out than to rush something and have them look mediocre at best. So that's kind of the reasoning why I only had the one Neuron style in there. So fingers crossed, going to try to really push out another video on my Discord. If you're on my Discord, you know, I put up a poll because, you know, with the thumbnails, I'm going to try something a little different, like have like a little bit of a border. So it's something, you know, so it's a little more standardized, you know, for the channel. But yeah, we do all sorts of little fun stuff like that, and you know, have a little bit of dialogue in there. So, all right, so we got Doomspig. Oh dear God, it doesn't have the face style that I think. No, he's not using the face style. I thought he was going to use the Professor Pig face style. That would have been so funny. I'm just curious now. Let me try that. What would that look like? So it's ultimate. So there we go. Ultimate. Take the accessory off. Take the face style off. Oh wait. Am I looking at it? Maybe I am. There we go. Twisted Surgeon. Clear all. Yeah, that's what a Doomspig looks like right there. Let me see if I could change. Do it more like a light pink color. There we go. That's a Doomspig. All right. Let's take a look at John Martian over here. Let's see. He's got to be close by. Okay, there we go. This is kind of cool Martian form. I did a Martian Manhunter recently, and I did use these arms. I think it's kind of cool. It kind of has more of a barbaric like nature of like the Martians, like being able to shapeshift. So this is kind of cool. This kind of explores like his stretching abilities and being able to like transform and stuff. So that's kind of cool. I like that. It's creepy, but it makes sense. Right, so we got the Selena Kyle. It looks like she's looking like Adam Eve. Yeah, definitely a really good like representation of the character. I'd probably use a different emblem, but the hair is a good choice. I'd probably go a little deeper on the hair though, because her hair is a little more fiery. It's not as like, it's not like a strawberry color. It's more of a deeper orange, but it's not bad. But I think the chest is good. I think the legs are especially good. They work very well. Yeah. The cape, I would probably change the cape. For a cape, I would probably either use the short cape, or maybe even the Apocalyptian Amazon. Whichever one looks better. I think the Apocalyptian Amazon might have too much material around the neck. But this just kind of looks a little rough. But otherwise, very nice. I mean, the aura is very nice. Can't go wrong with that. Alright, we got Ralphie here. We got the Ninja Turtles in the middle. Alright. That's kind of cool. They tried to color it to where it looked like it was the it was part of the headpiece, like the bandana coming down. I like the chest style. The chest style is a really good choice. The legs are a really good choice. The feet are a really good choice. Like, yeah, this is all really nice. I actually like this. I think this style just works out really well all together. It has like that shell appearance to it. I like it. It's definitely definitely looks like them. Because I mean, in comparison to like Leo, I don't know if he's gonna fare as well. Let's see. So yeah, so this is like the older like version of like what they kind of thought of for like the Ninja Turtles like in the game before. I mean, he's using like the newer foot style, so that's not bad. The legs are not bad. You'd probably want like a gloss finish material on it or something to try to get that metallic out of the way. And to be honest, I would probably pair that main man head style with this one right here. Oh wait, no, because they're both headpieces. Ah, well that's a bummer, because this is considered a headpiece as well. Man, this would have been so good as like if they had made a face piece style version of that. They should have done that. That would have been awesome. We got Jaden Barnes. It looks like another Winter Soldier slash like female version of it. Yeah, I like that. That works out really good. You got the nice metal arm on the one side. You got the black on the other one side. This is not bad. Not bad at all. Alright. Let's see. So we got Ivy. I'm kind of interested to see what Ivy's wearing because I know we just got that plant skin. And I'm thinking of doing another Ivy style. I haven't done it yet. So if it turns out really well, I'll probably throw it in a video, but I really want to take my time on it, not rush it, but we'll see. I mean, this is a nice style. I like this a lot. This kind of gives me like Arkham feels, kind of, a little bit. And I like how they colored like the mushrooms and the flowers like the same color. So it's almost insinuating that like, it almost makes the mushrooms look like flowers because it makes them almost look like they like match. So that's kind of cool. I like that. All right, we got Zorzi over here. I mean, it's kind of a plain style, but you know, they're probably starting out. Yeah, 471, so you never know. I mean, that's a nice chest style. I mean, this would have been a nice chest style, kind of like on its own. Maybe remove like the neck part right there, and have it like an open shirt. That'd be kind of cool. That would be like a classic Captain America like chest style. Yeah, we need to get like a Captain America cape. That'd be cool. I mean, not Captain America. Captain Marvel cape. That'd be kind of cool. I mean, I know we have like the Hades one, but man, like one that flowed in the back and still had the clasps. That'd be kind of cool. We have ourselves Guy Gardner. It'd be nice if they gave the emblem on this chest style, but I mean, it's surprising. It's surprising how well the chroma actually worked with this chest style. Like a lot of the lantern chromas didn't work with a lot of lantern styles, but this like was one of the exceptions. The chest style worked really well with that. We got Justice League Superman. I'm guessing he has Absolute Superman going on over here. Yeah, it's not bad. I kind of like it. I like how you use the shaded comic for the chest and legs. It's not bad. What back did he use? I could tell sometimes from shaking that what sort of a back he has. Back style. I think it's that new. It's that new runed back, I believe. Yeah, I think it is. Let me look here. It's that new Celtic rune back. Yeah. Yep, that's what it is. Because from an angle, I could see the runes going down. Then you got the 1, 2, 3 runes. So yeah, that's a Celtic nut cape. I mean, that style was kind of cool. I still haven't really found anything to use it for. I'll have to try to get really creative with that and see what comes up. I like how they kind of put their own spin on making a Starfire, even though they don't actually have the style set for Starfire. So they still made it their own, still figured out a style to make with the pieces they had. All right. Am I missing anyone over here? And we got Emperor Zeus. Let's take a look at him. Alright, just taking a look at chat here. That girl from AU, hey, how's it going? Chosen, he says, I'm just playing some NASCAR Heat 5 currently. He says, the Ori Guardian Cube is also a good option for Adam Eve. Yeah, it really is. The only thing is maybe the clasps that are on the shoulder, but if you don't mind that, yeah, it's a really good option. Because it doesn't put too much material around the neck. 100%. So we got Emperor Zeus here, using shaded comic. So something that I noticed while kind of going around YouTube was that I saw a video by, and I commented on it recently. It was like 3 weeks ago, so I'm kind of late to the party on it. But if anybody has ever watched this content creator, she does bass videos. Her name's Ashika, or Achika rather. There you go, Achika. She's taking a bit of a break from the game, especially over what has happened recently in terms of pricing for seasonal base items. And so she's gonna take a break from the game, but she figures at some point she'll probably be back. And I kind of reached out and said that I would love to have her on one of the streams at some point. And so just in general as well, that girl from AU, you'll get pretty much the same thing from me. If you ever want to like join up in a live stream or something, be sure to get in contact with me or join the Discord or whatever, and we can talk about it. But it'd be cool to have both of you on as a guest at some point. That'd be kind of cool, because I like to take in different perspectives and see what some people really like versus others. Oh, we got juice box. So yeah, so I kind of hope that in the future I do get a chica on the on one live stream, so we can kind of talk about that, talk some base content, maybe you know, how she feels strongly about a lot of these changes that, to be honest, are not very popular with the community as a whole at this point anyway. You know, and kind of talk about her passion with building bases, because she's had a few of my bases on her channel, and she has a lot of really good content. And when you know, people ask about like what are some really good bases that are in the game, like they're like, you can't, you know, they're like, you can only build bases only so well. And I'm like, well, you obviously haven't checked out her channel, because I'm like, there's a lot of good stuff on there that I've seen, and I could just take a full day and just watch stuff. Like, that's how well a lot of it is. And my favorite to this date was if Achika's here in this, she'll know exactly which base I'm talking about. But there's just one base, and I think the name of it is called the Mad Kaluan, and it's supposed to be Brainiac's bottle ship, or his ship, but they built it not in a Brainiac lair. I don't know if it predates that lair or not, but I don't believe so, but they built it in the House of Legends lair. And I mean, if you want to crank your difficulty to the max in terms of building a base, there you go. You already pick like a different base theory, which is already going to contradict like what you're trying to build, and now you have to use your base items to convince the person who's walking through your base that it worked out. And let me tell you, that video was really good, and I really enjoyed it. And they fleshed that out so well that you wouldn't even know that it wasn't meant, like that base wasn't meant for that. So, yeah. Welcome, Jay, to chat, and yes, those Greek styles are on point, 100%. Yeah, I love seeing the Greek styles, because you never know what people come up with. I should have one coming up in one of my videos coming up, so be sure to check that out. Because it's one of the Greek gods that you don't see here right now. Let's just say he's very fiery and very bright. Alright. Let's see here. We got PPZ over here. Alright. So we have ourselves some sort of a Reaper here. Yeah, I kind of like that. I think that the head, chest, and legs are a really good style, and I feel you could do so much with it. You can make energy-based characters. You can make very dark characters with it, very bright characters. There's so many things you can make with this style. It's very versatile. It's really cool. Let's look at another Olympian. We have, we have Alexandros. Man, it's just everybody packed out over there. So this has a very old school vibe to it, where we're not even using like materials on the shoulders, chest, hands. It's literally just the feet, legs, cape, waist, and back. Maybe a little bit on the head style. I'm not sure about the head style. Maybe not the head style. The Skull Trooper, you know, it kind of reminded me of that, but I don't know the specifics of how everything exactly looks on that, so you're probably right. Yeah, you're probably right. Let's see, the Volt. There you go. So this kind of has, of course, like a flash feel, but maybe like an alternate flash. It's got a very different feel to it. The interesting thing for me to come up with would try to figure out like his origin story, or how he came to be, or how his universe is comprised for him to be called the Volt instead of something to do with like Speed or Speedster or the Flash or the Blur, you know? That's kind of cool. And then we got Ivy over there again. Ah, they are using the new plant skin, but they're still working on it. Yeah, I could tell it was a little bit of a work in progress, but I was curious. We got Desenju over here. He put out a video recently on his channel. He's been hammering out a lot of content in terms of like Invincible. So go ahead and check that out. I think he did like Battle Beast and Alan the Alien, which is kind of cool. I don't know if there's any other, like, I know he did a lot of the other characters early on, but I think he like actually put in went ahead and finally put in to do those other two as of recent. But yeah, he does a lot of good content, so be sure to check that out. His channel is spelt the same way as his name. Alright, let me try to get a better bird's eye view over here. Alright, and I did have some feedback about 2 weeks ago, and they said that, hey, you should check out other phases because sometimes they're really good styles that are being missed out. So I'm going to make it a point to make sure I don't forget those other phases. And I like this Ultraman. This is different. This is the one that they had in the movie, in the animated movie, Infinite Earths. That's kind of cool. I like that. It says Invincible Pyre is very popular in DCUO. A bunch of Ultramite styles everywhere. Yeah, the reason why I haven't really done much of them, to be honest, is because I'm not really satisfied with how a lot of them look right now. I feel like you can't really get like a good Omni-Man because you don't have the hair gradient with a mustache. It's because the mustache and the hair options in this game right now are very limited, and for me that's like a major disconnect when it comes to making that character whose iconic image is the graying hair on the side of the temples with the handlebar mustache, basically. So for me, yeah, they're very popular, but I'm trying to wait it out and try to do it right the first time. So I don't know if they're going to have styles that are going to complement that any further, but I kind of wish they had just better options for the hair. If I don't think I can confidently make a really good style with something, I generally don't do it, because I feel like it's kind of like a half measure, and I don't like doing half measures. But yeah, I mean, he was doing really good with what we have in the game. But I don't know. It's something me trying to do it. It was something where I'm so focused on the details, it kind of drives me nuts that we just don't have better options. We don't have standalone mustaches that can go with hair. You know, it's only that one beard style from Christmas. I don't know. That was like 5-6 years ago. Like, I think we could improve that and go beyond what we're already looking at. Alright, so we got Gar down here. Alright. Let's see, did I miss anyone? So we got Young chillin' over here. I gotta check this out. Mom, and it's a Nissa. Oh, that is so dark. All right, there we go. I didn't notice that. It's literally the same sort of energy. I just noticed that. That's kind of crazy. You don't realize these things until you put them up together, and you're just like, oh, that's like super similar. I bet he's probably going for that new aura. That's a nice aura. Alright, give me a second here. Replying back. Yo, yo. Alright. There you go. We're good to go now. Alright, so let's check out Arkham. Or I already looked at Arkham Knight. Let's look at Carol. Alright. The only thing with Void, especially with this head style, is that it's covering up. It's so very dark. It's dark and you can't quite tell where the hair starts and ends. Yeah. That's the only thing. You're looking for like the little tints of like the pink. So it's hard to kind of tell the differences. Alright. Let's see what else. We got Leaping Volt. I kind of like that. I kind of like the I don't know. I think the waist would be better if it was like a utility belt, or what other belt style has one that like has like a gun on it or like a holster or something. That'd be kind of cool. I'm trying to think. I think it's the Drowned Pirate that has like that old pistol that kind of hangs from like a sash. That'd be kind of cool on that. But I do like the tattoos. She got the good jeans. She got the good shoes that look like kind of like boots, kind of. Nice headpiece. Got the good glasses. Yeah, very nice. You got the Phoenix on there. All right. Let's see what else. We got. Whoops, wrong tab. All right, we got helicopter here. Maybe that's why they call him helicopter. Yeah, this is kind of cool. All right. Let's see. We've got Omnipotent Hera. I think I was trying to look at their style earlier and then I got sidetracked. So let's look here. There you go. So this is a Hera character. Alright, and then we got Chris Kent over here. And then we'll look at Shark. And then we have Shark character. Yeah, I've seen him before. I like how he has the ultimate skin. It just gives him a really robust, full look to him, and then he's got the werewolf feet. Yeah, very, very nice character. And is that wet? Yeah, that's wet paint. All right. Yeah, he's got like a water feel, so that's not bad. That actually still works for him. Then we got Chimera. I kind of like it. It's not bad. The only thing that throws me off is like the tan tint that's kind of going throughout the boots. I feel like if you had a lot more metallics, you probably would be able to have more of a... I feel like it's kind of all over the place in a sense. Alright. Then we got Jace Fox, DC. It looks like a Batman character of some sort. Very nice. Yeah, very like tactical feel to it. Very dark. Their faces isn't showing. You know, the eyes are very dim. Very tactical. Alright, and then we got Godfrey over here. I wonder if it's based on Godfrey from Elden Ring. That'd be kind of cool. There we go. Yes, it is based on him. Very nice. I like the lion pauldrons on the side. Yeah, very nice style. Has a very definitely has that Elden Ring feel to it. There you go. Very nice. Alrighty. We got Morbida. Oh, they're doing the death style. Nice. Death from DC. Not Marvel, but yeah, DC. Very nice. Yeah, very nice. And we got Ollie over here. It looks like with his pimp hat. It's kind of funny. Yeah, that's Pimp Ollie over here. Very nice. Alright, so we got Immortal over here. So we got ourselves Dante. Very nice. Alright. We've got Ariel over here. Alright. Very nice. What is going on? Let me see. Yeah, looks like somebody was spamming all the chats in another server that I'm in. Oh boy. I'll have to look at that later. Alright. So you got like a cybernetic style. That's kind of cool. I like that. Here, let me bring chat back up. Almost just okay. Alright. And then we got Don Allen over here. Everything here looks pretty cool. The only thing is he should probably have like that soulful katana belt. That would make this so much better. But otherwise, not bad. And then you got Red Outlaw. Let's see. Yeah, that has like a cybernetic, like assassin feel to it, just because of the face style. Yeah, very forbidden-ish looking style. Let's see. So we've got Black Widow or Chris Kent. I think I'm gonna look at Chris Kent first, and then I'll look at Black Widow. So he's still working on that. He's probably doing a classic Superman. Let's look at Black Widow. They should be up top here. Here we go. I kind of like that. That's definitely different. That high collar is like crazy. But yeah, I like how they used like the beetle emblem to look like a spider. That's cool. I like that. Let's see what else. And then you got what is King Shark doing over here? Ah, he's going Hawaiian. I think that'd be kind of cool. I think that new water, no, not the new water. That new like runic skin. I'm trying to think of the name of it, and I'm not going to remember it. So let me just look it up. Spellbound. New Spellbound skin would be really good with that too. 100%. I think that new Spellbound skin would be really good with like a Aqualad character. That'd be cool. Very nice. Alright, did I miss anyone? I do not think so. Let's look at energy here real quick. So we've seen this before. It's not bad. Alright, let me take a look at... Oh, Black Widow changed it. Will this one be more traditional? Let's look. Yeah, it's a little more traditional. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and see the other... Oh, I am in combat. Let me get out of combat. Oh, let's take a look at these real quick. So... Ubamba. Let me look at Ubamba before I switch. Okay, not bad. Alright. Phase 3. Or, yeah, I think it's Phase 3. Yeah, Phase 3. Let's take a look over here. So we've got, looks like we have Oliver over here from Invincible. That's kind of funny. I like that. Yeah. And then you have a Invincible character right next to him. And there we go. Yeah, I think they're both like the same size. That's kind of funny. Then we've got Trunks over here. Very nice. Let's look at Nuclear Star, and then I think we'll move on. Man, that's a very nice, vibrant red. I think this is from that Crimson, Dark Crimson Chroma. Very nice chroma. Very nice. Alright, let me go shoot back to... Oh, let's take a look at Thunderbird here. It's not bad, pretty good. Very nice, he's got the glossy finish. Very nice. is there someone over here? They are, but they are super low level. Let's take a look. He's just starting out. Okie doke. Let's go back to phase 1. If we get, there we go. Alright. Okie doke. So, if we kind of just sit here, we got all the lanterns going on over here. You got Carol Ferris, you got Sinestro, and then you had Guy Gardner over here. Oh boy, let's look at Nyx over here. You know, this character, like, that skin's good, but man, I think that rune skin, that spellbound skin would be amazing with this. Very nice. Alright, and then trying to see who they're trying to look like with this. It says 2 cool yellow lanterns below you. Which one? Was it in this phase? Was it in a different phase, pups? Alright, I'm gonna take a look at Booster and then I'll see the reply. I was thinking it was Volthoom, but it seems like, yeah, I guess it is. For a second, I thought they were trying to look like that like the Sad Lantern. I mean, I guess it kind of looks like a little like Volthoom. I don't know. Not really getting those vibes though. We got Whitebeard over here. Which is from One Piece. That's supposed to be his giant mustache. Yeah, this is how badly we need mustaches in the game. We're literally putting duct tape over our faces that look like mustaches. 2 cool yellow lanterns. Okay, so we got Spawn over here. Let's take a look at him. I like how they made like the school and all that green. That's kind of cool. That gives it like an air of like the energy that he kind of lets off, that he exudes. That's kind of cool. And then we got Superboy Justice League. Yeah, man. I tell you, everybody's, you know, it's that we're putting duct tape over faces for mustaches. That's how badly we need mustaches in this game, man. they need to get on that. They need to give us some mustaches. All right. Let me see, make sure I'm not missing anybody. Did Starfire change their style? Let's see if that's a different. It's different. I like the other style better though, but this is different. It's not bad. The other style I think is a little more. The colors are a lot more refined. Where those, I think, I think the saturation on those colors are just a little heavy-handed, just a wee bit. Very nice. We got another Greek deity, and then we got Ultra Woman Prime 1. could have sworn they had another style on. But what can you do? Alright, so we got Ivy over here. That flower R is like really nice. You have like the cloud that's kind of going around you and the flowers that are in petals and leaves that are going around. That's very nice. Very nice aura. And then of course then you have Harley over here. I don't know if we've seen the style or not for them. Okay, all right. So it's like a tactical Harley. Very nice. Looks like she took Black Canary's jacket. Alrighty. Let me see what else. Did they change it again? Maybe they did. Yeah, they added the sash and all that. Then we got Von Vandal. If I can find them, let me see here. There we go. All the way up there. I kind of like that. This is good for like a Kryptonian style kind of a thing, kind of like a stealth tech. To me, this is like a stealth chroma, like 100%. Like if I were to make like a stealth Iron Man, it would be using this material. There would be no other way. It says I already show all my styles in your Discord, so I have nothing new. I know, but it's still good to, you know, to kind of show them off. Like I think we had a discussion about what skin this was, and it looked like so many other skins, but this was actually the Apocalypse Forge skin. Yeah. Shiratzit says we need a second accessory slot. Yes, I agree. We do need a secondary accessory slot. 100%. 100%. That'd be awesome. We've got Hades with his style. I actually like this style from them. Yeah. This style works very nice. And then we have Ivy showing another one. This one's a lot more simplistic, but it's nice with like the back piece. It's not bad. Alright. We got Black Widows going through their multiple styles here. Yeah, I don't mind that. It's not bad. This actually, like, I think this would actually be good for like a Winter Soldier, the shoulder pieces with the arm. That makes a lot more sense. Alright, then we got Arthur Curry over here. I remember when this belt was like super rare and everybody wanted it, and then the Trident was more rare than that. Man, you could make some really good money off the broker on that back in the day. When everybody wanted that Trident and there was only one sort of Trident in the game. It was that Greco-Roman Trident. Nobody could get anything else but that. And then we got Leapy FR over here. It looks like they're an inmate. There you go. Got the prison yard bro. And what else do we got going on here? So we've got Ninja Assassin. Let's look at them. So I really feel that the belt and the shoulders actually work well together. That's actually kind of crazy. Yeah, very nice style. Very nice. Works very well together. Very nice. All right. Let me see what else we got. Let's see these ones down here, so I can actually zoom in, see what I'm looking at. I'm gonna look at Noble Majesty. Looks like another plant character. That's kind of, you know, it'd be even funnier now that I think about it. The hair is almost shaped in the same fashion as the shoulder piece. That's kind of cool. It's like this is a bloom, and then this is a bloom of like wood, and this is a bloom of like flower strands or something. That's kind of cool. I tried to do something maybe to like camouflage the leg, the feet, and the legs though. All right, all right. Let me look at Nesu over here. So very nice material on the back, the source material, crack source, and then of course you have Stark over here from Stark Industries. I like that this is like his stealth suit, like his version on it. That's great. Very nice. Yeah, that's definitely like a stealth suit. Alright, let me see. Alright, I'll look at 2 more styles, and then I think we can call it a stream. I think I'm going to look at Morph again, because it looks like he has something different going on, and I'm always curious. And then I don't know if I'll count Body Shop as my second, because we'll see. I mean, I'll still take a look, but I don't know if I'll count them or not, because I'm just curious. The names are really nice. Okay, so I'll look at one more. One more, and we should be good. You know what? I'm gonna go in one of the lower phases, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna go to phase 3. Alright. I'm gonna look at Jessica Cruz, and then we'll look at the Conqueror. And we should be good to go. Because I think this was the Yellow Lantern that Pubs was talking about. So very nice. I like how they kind of like meshed all the materials together. It actually looks pretty cool. Like everything kind of fits together very well. And then we're gonna look at the Conqueror. Oh, I'm curious. Okay, not bad. Alright, Conqueror. Interesting. It's like they're trying. It feels like it almost has like a Asian origin, like a special training, like Viltrumite, you know. It's like a Viltrumite that knows like martial arts and different like fighting styles. That's different. And he's cybernetic in his arm, cybernetic in his face. Or at least that's kind of the feel of it. Well, alright, alright. Well, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And I will see you all in the next video, which hopefully I will have up pretty soon. So either today or the next day, hopefully. That's the idea. So we'll just go ahead and run on that, and I will see you all in the next video. Laters.